It's back, baby. Playoffs. And we're back in it. You see this shirt I'm wearing right now? It's pretty old. I was going through my stuff. I just got the shower trying to put something on. I was like, it's pretty nice. Only wore it once or twice. Anyway, but that's why people probably ask, what the hell is this old school ass shirt with the logo? Oh, right here, sorry. But, whatever. Let's go, Birds. Let's just get right to it, okay? This game is going to be tougher than fans think. I think we have a shot in it, definitely. Now, before I get into the shot and all that stuff, let's talk about the Bears. Let's talk about their defense, okay? Vic Fangio. Every year he's been there, they have been close to top 10 defense or a top 10 defense. Even last year when they were bad, they were top 10 or around there, okay? And the problem was they were top 10, yes, but they had not one Pro Bowler. So now they add a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro and one of the best defensive linemen in the whole NFL in Khalil Mack, who I've been a fan of since he came out of college when he was with the Raiders. I've always been a fan of him. One of the first people I know to be All-Pro at two positions at one time, defensive end and outside linebacker, I think it was. Guy's a monster. So they had this top 10 defense who's always been solid, but then they add a Pro Bowler like him. Guy's no joke. Last year they had a rookie, I think, safety. I think he was a rookie, but I know he was a safety. Balled out. It's the second year now. So this team's getting built. But the best thing that Matt Nagy did when he became the head coach of that team was keep Vic Fangio. He kept him there. He did not let him go. He said, because usually a lot of coaches, they come in and they take over jobs. They overhaul the whole staff. They bring in their own guys. No. He's staying. Vic's staying. Smart move. I remember back when the Eagles were doing a coaching search to try to get a coach before we got Doug Peterson. I said, hey, we get Adam Gase. I want him to bring Vic with him. Because he was on the Bears as the offensive coordinator. I said, hey, maybe we can lure him here because they already know the John Fox era is about to end. But hell of a defensive coordinator. Probably one of the best in the league. Well, not probably. He is one of the best in the league, and he's very, very underappreciated. Guy's been around for a minute, and that defense is just phenomenal. Now, their offense. I'll get to their offense. Jordan Howard can be a problem when they do actually give him the chances with the football. Tariq Cohen is a beast. He is a mini Darren Sproles, but might be slightly better. Maybe that's because he's younger, because Sproles in his prime, was a monster. But you get what I'm saying. This kid plays with so much heart for his height and what he weighed in at the combine and coming out of the draft and everything. This kid plays with so much heart. It's crazy to see what he's done. They got some other weapons down there too. Wide receiver, I think Allen Robinson, a couple guys. But this is the way I put it. If our defense can get after Mitch Trubisky and just make him, don't let him ball all over us, get crazy. Listen, he has had games this year, I will admit, against Tampa Bay. We threw like 6 touchdowns in like 2 quarters, something like that. That's good. He's shown flashes of doing things. But he's also shown flashes more so of just being a limited quarterback. I said multiple times. Now, listen, I might say this because I said it 3 times already. He's a limited quarterback. He might just ball all over our defense, and I look stupid. But I'm just saying, I think last week with the starters left over a while, whatever. Okay, but I look at him, right, versus Seattle this year, sorry. They won the game because of that defense, that Bears defense. The reason their record is so good is because of that defense. The offense is just managing to get by, and the limited quarterback play from Mitch Trubisky shows it. And look, they put Chase Daniels in. Chase Daniels played terrible, and they still almost beat the Giants. But if Mitch Trubisky would have played, they probably would have blew the socks off him. So I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, Mitch Trubisky, but I'm saying he's still young. He's still not better than Deshaun Watson from the draft, Patrick Mahomes from the draft. The guys that the Bears could have took number 2 or whatever it was overall when they jumped up one spot and the 49ers fetched them like, yo, we're about to take him when they really weren't. And they snatched up. And they're like, okay, we'll give you this and that just to move one spot. But you know what? I agree with the decision of the Bears to try to get a quarterback, and that was the decision they made. Good for them. But you had Watson on the board, like I said. I always knew he was going to be good. Patrick Mahomes, I know he was a project, but still. But Mitch Trubisky can be a really good quarterback. But as it stands right now, if we limit him, if we sit there and he is a little mobile, he can throw the ball, of course he can. But you make him rattled or you do certain things, we bring blitzes this guy never seen before. With this defensive line we got, he'll have problems. I watched a Seattle game where the Bears played, and he should have been picked off multiple times. And they were dropped picks, or the ball was sailed over a defender's head, so the defender couldn't actually get both hands on it, and a few other games. But he has had a couple breakout games, but he's not all that, okay? And listen, he might ball out against us. Cool, our secondary's banged up, I don't know, but our defensive line should be able to get after him. Now their offensive line is really solid, okay? It really is. It's kept that kid clean in the pocket. It's done whatever. But what I'm saying, against a guy like Mitch Trubisky, a lot of Eagles fans are saying, well, if we can't beat Mitch Trubisky, how are we going to beat Breeze? How are we going to beat Brady if we go to the Super Bowl? How are you going to beat this guy? How are you going to beat that guy? It's not about Mitch Trubisky. It's an ultimate team sport. Our offense has to somehow put a point on that defense. Seriously. And I see a lot of people going back to the 2017 game against us versus the Bears, where we just started tearing stuff up. And we ran all over them, and everyone's like, well, we have the Garrett Blount and J.J., but we can still run all over them. They had no Khalil Mack. Do you not see that? Khalil Mack is the whole difference in this whole puzzle. If he was not on that team right now, I don't think they'll be as good as they are. I swear to you on that. Promise you on that. Okay? Still a hell of a defense, though. All the players. Don't want to discount them on defense. But the defense is great. The offense can be, but they're rattly, shaky at times. But Matt Nagy is one hell of a play caller, I will tell you that. The trick plays, the certain gadget plays he puts into certain formulas or whatever you want to call it. So Jim Schwartz better be on his toes when it comes to that offense. I don't care how limited or how okay Trubisky is. He's not elite, but you still got to account for his play call on Matt Nagy at times. Because sometimes he does do some Andy Reid type stuff, just like Doug does some Andy Reid type stuff. But their defense is what we got to worry about. We have to sit there and we have to just go within the rhythm of the game. And this is the thing. A lot of people think we're just going to run the ball. We're just going to run the ball, keep the ball out of Foles' hands. People think we're just going to, whatever, this, and that. No. I think we're going to go at them aggressively and just attack them. I think Doug's going to say, you know what, I don't give a damn if they got this guy or that guy, this guy or that guy. We're just going to start shooting for the hip. We're bang, 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 just start shooting out shots. And you know what? That's the only way to do it. You're the underdogs. You're going into their home turf. One of the best teams in the NFL. How else are you going to win? You got a backup quarterback in there. You know what I'm saying? The line is kind of whatever it is. As long as they can get some stuff on Khalil Mack, they can at least keep him, double teamed or whatever it might be. And even Hickens, whatever his name is, on the D line for the Bears, we should be okay on offense. I still think their secondary is really solid, so I'm not going to discredit those guys, but still. And I think they have really solid, linebacking core and whatever else. But what I'm saying is if we can somehow just contain Mack, we'll be able to run the ball to the other side. Unless they switch them, then we got to contain them over there. But, you get the whole point. I think we have a really good shot at winning this game. But the Bears are the better team. Now, over the past few weeks, who has been the better team? Us. Who's been one of the best teams in the NFL over the past 3 or 4 weeks? Us. And that's facts. Look it up. Number-wise, statistic-wise, how many points we're putting up a game. Our defense, how it's been playing. I don't care for who they're playing, but just look at it. This should be a really fun matchup. We'll see what happens. Let's go Birds. I thought it was a Super Bowl hangover. We're back in the playoffs, so I get to see at least one more week of football. And you know what? I said this before. If we play this Bears team and they beat us and they're not cocky about it or don't do no stupid stuff, like trying to be cocky and all this, whatever, and they just beat us, that might be the team I'll root for the rest of the season to win the Super Bowl. Honestly. Either them or the Chargers. We'll see, though. Let's go Birds. Fly, Eagles fly. On to Chicago.